Train heist for a medical bay. Alright, so how are we transporting it out of here?
Well, we're not like it's not like we're stealing a fully formed medical bay. We're just stealing like medical supplies.
Yeah, you're like stealing surgical equipment and like
Maybe like a
whatever
medical
the
robot.
like ACTA, whatever the equivalent of that is.
Let's
You know?
steal a medical robot.
Yeah, you know, a medical robot's probably on the ship or on the train too.
Is the medical robot like autonomous and it could make doctor rolls maybe?
It could possibly make doctor rolls.
We need a medical cohort.
It could be a medical cohort that you're trying to acquire as a
And if
medbot.
it's an AI, we could use that utilitarian.
Well, it would actually it could be a manufactured if you used your crew ability, because
Here's something. Let me check my stats.
even though it's not a true artificial intelligence, it's a weak AI still. You know.
It understands how to operate in a body. It can look at stuff and register how to adjust itself to do things.
Like, you know, it's medical Alexa.
Medical Alexa.
Hey Alexa, I have appendicitis.
Okay.
Well,
Alexa-
still, Jacob.
Oh my god.
Bones all just sprouts out of Alexa.
Bruh.
Right. So we're stealing medical supplies and a like prototype medical bot.
We'll see what you can get out of, but that's what it will be. It will determine how long the clock is for you to acquire said thing. Like if you do really well on the score, you may be able to complete your medical bay in this downtime. If not, it might take a clock.
My God, is it going to be someone else's turn to do downtime activities to actually get upgrades for the crew?
That's me.
Blades, that was like the only one that could do it.
That's because I have to heal every downtime. It's healing and de-stressing every single time. At the end of the game, I have like 5 clocks, and in this one, I'm about to start a third.
Yeah, there is a mag rail train that will be shipping. You know that it will be shipping medical supplies. What medical supplies exactly, and whether they're worth your time, you're not entirely sure.
I'm gonna get some aspirin.
Hey, aspirin's probably worth a lot here. The relic from the old times when people actually took pills.
Aspirin's
If you would like
easy make.
to, any of you would like to gather information, you are more than welcome to figure out what you need to get, how you're going to get it off of the train, etc., etc.
I'd be happy to. Let's see what chatter is happening in the bar that I'm running.
All right.
Cool, we have a bar.
Would that be
How
consort?
are you gonna go about it? Are you gonna be like playing, you know, the bartender role and like listening?
Exactly.
to
No,
people?
100%. I'm bartending. I'm like, oh, by the long face. And anyone who looks like they might remotely work on the train industry here, I'm gonna be like, so, you know, stay on the job.
You just get like random like people who are like, I don't work in trains, I work in ships.
Get lucky eventually, though. Would that be consort or sway?
It sounds more like a consort role.
Or would I
Like
figure?
playing the bartender is very much a consort.
By the long face. 3.
3. Strangely enough, people working in the transportation bureau don't really frequent this bar.
That's a shame.
Oh shit!
Just so you know, Cole, I acquired us a bar last time.
Wait. Like a whole ass bar.
Just say I had.
That's a whole one.
Well, okay. So you have the bar, but this planet operates with squatters' rights effectively. So as long as you're occupying the bar and you have the most guns, you got the bar.
Pretty much.
Currently, we have the most guns.
Let's just say this planet was built for Keith.
I'm just going to assume that I'm the bouncer for said bar.
Oh, 100%.
Plus, you draw in all the lady customers. You're such a stud.
It's true. It's true.
I hack to get train schematics
Charisma EX
and
right here.
I want to hack to get train schematics and also to possibly get shifts or to see like how guarded it is and like see if I can get like the personnel who's on file type of thing just to see how many workers are on the train.
Okay. Keith, though, just to resolve that consequence, I think the consequence is going to be like you've clued people in that you're like looking to probably rob a train.
You know.
This is the kind of planet where if people start asking questions about something, they're probably planning to do something illegal about it.
I feel like this is also the planet though where people are just resolved that the train's gonna get robbed anyways.
In a way, yeah, but
They're resigned to the fact.
Who's probably gonna rob the train?
Have you
Exactly.
seen Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
Yes.
Can't say
It's the same guy over and over again. He's like, "Hey, Mitch."
Yeah.
It's a great movie. I need to rewatch it.
Anyways, you wanted to roll hack, you said?
I want to see if I can get train schematics and as well as a loadout of like the personnel who are going to be on board.
Sure.
Kind of like what their general job is, like what they're on board for. Mechanic.
Go ahead.
Assuming it's risky.
It will be risky. Hacking is always risky. Hacking in a tune. There's never not a risk.
If there's an ability that helps me with this,
Hack.
and I can ask where's the nearest criminal safe house. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Which the nearest criminal safe house would be our bar.
It's where you are standing right now.
You are currently in the bar.
I roll with great effect on hacking. Bonus dice though. 5 at great effect.
Nice. Okay. Great effect would give you schematics, give you personnel. However, what I will do is we've had two, consequences here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start a 6-turn clock that will probably carry over into the score for people being on alert. If you fill the clock before you go on the score, then it will likely up the tier of the people that you will be facing.
Or would it count against our engagement roll as like the
It would,
you know,
it would
there's-
also count against the engagement roll. They would have like prepper for that.
Would I be able to see if they like added more people? Like would it blip through that I like on the loadout that I have access to now?
It might, it might not.
Might know you're
Sometimes
already
they just
in.
keep it like off the books when they want to like increase security. Especially if because of this role they know someone was like interested in their stuff.
But I at least also know where the thing we're looking for is, right? We
Yes.
target a specific car.
Yes, it is. We'll say it's on the 3rd train car. But you also do notice there are some other valuable things on this train that you could probably get some money out of too.
We can discuss what they potentially might be later. Again,
That's more of a if it comes up, we'll have like a this will be what it is. But you know that there's more on this train than just high-end medical supplies.
I will show those schematics and explain them to the crew. Anyone else have anything they want to do to try to acquire information? Or are we going for it?
Oh crap! Actually, DC.
Could use a way to transport this stuff. I'm gonna go see if I can rustle up some high capacity land speeders, like with a lot of cargo space.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what you can do about that. How are you gonna go about getting these speeders for you guys?
No, standard. I'll just really bad at consort.
I will say we do have our shuttle that we might be able to get the stuff into.
That's true.
But we can't just like. We also need a way to get onto this train. We can't just fly a shuttle up to the train and like jump out.
Coming from above.
They'll notice the shuttle flying straight at them. There's a way. There's a tradition in how you do Wild West train robberies. You got to ride up on horses first. You
Or
know,
the space horses.
Or you wait till
Space
you get to
horses.
the tunnel and you jump off the tunnel. Like that time.
I mean, you guys do know people do have like fully mechanical robot horses in this town.
For real?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we established that.
We've established there are robot horses in this town that
Everyone
people
is
use.
one.
Wild West, Jesus Christ.
People in this universe are really into like fulfilling the cultural aesthetic of the time before them.
You know what? I have been persuaded by this information. I think instead of some land speeders, I'm gonna go try to rustle up some horses.
Horses and
Wrestler.
but like in cart behind.
So there's two questions. There are two ways we could go about this. One, set up a maneuver to steal horses, which is very in theme. Two, you could try to buy some horses or rent horses.
I mean, I think we all know what the list
He
is.
has money from the bar.
I do have a lot of money, but
Do you want to
Would you
spend it
be
on
willing to-
horses that we're gonna get rid of?
exactly, would he spend it on horses?
I mean, I say we simply just go with option one, which is just rob them.
No, horse rustling is a thing. Horse theft is a common trope, anyways.
I think we should steal some
Honestly,
horses.
Keep them with the trope. Let's steal them.
They're mechanical horses, and I guarantee you they're in a pasture or like at a stable of some sort because of the aesthetic. I can have them.
Just in a pasture somewhere. Let's do a score to steal some horses.
All right, sounds good. This will be a really quick score because it's no secret where the horses are kept. There are horses all around. They're nearby, quote unquote stables, but they're more repair centers. They
I
are.
love the idea that these mechanical horses probably go like 60 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, they go wicked fast.
They're like motorcycles.
Basically. And they are difficult to ride.
Supposed to pull carts, not be ridden.
On the outside of the places where the horses are kept, the stables, it looks, like you would expect Wild West kind of stables, but going inside, it's very sleek, very mechanical sci-fi design. There aren't any, like, extraneous, like, horse troughs or anything. There are just, like, wall cables that the horses are plugged into to charge. It appears that everything on this planet is actually, solar powered on one side because all of the cities are on one straight line effectively. On one side of the planet where the sun always is, they have like permanent solar farms where they just send all the energy from that one side of the planet to power the other side.
Try to steal a cart of sorts with this because I'm assuming like, if it's like a repair center type of thing, they'll probably have sent the cart with it.
Yeah. The carts are there. They detach from the horses. They're there as well.
We may want to split the group slightly. One person getting cart ready, and the other people getting the horses over to hook them up.
Are there people around watching these mechanical horses?
It looks like there are a few people around, but when the stables close, like the doors are locked, mag-locked specifically, and it doesn't look like anyone stays behind to watch the horses. But you do know that there are like cameras around and possibly other mechanical defense in place, but people don't actually watch their horses.
Take that ability.
How do we feel about going in after close then? Or going in and waiting till after close to leave?
Hmm,
Yeah.
probably the move.
I feel like that might be difficult as much as we can hang around, and then I can unlock the door.
Or just have the horses walk out,
Might literally, if I roll high enough, I might be able to have the horses come to us.
Just hack them? Jesus Christ.
Mechanical. What else am I gonna do?
You know, I'm game. Whatever.
Alright. So what's the plan? Do we try to stay out beforehand and then break in, or are we going to try to hide on the inside and have Lando let us in?
I'm down to hide on the inside. I'll let you guys on in.
Plan?
It is worth pointing out they very well will likely have art of some kind on the inside. You know, then it's not just going to be empty.
Yeah, but Lando's a stealthy son of a bitch, you know? We'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm more saying that over the hacking approach. They will notice that right away,
I'm not
most
sure if I
likely.
want to spend too stress on my ability right now, this early in the session, but
Is this a setup score?
Yes.
So there will not be downtime in
yeah,
between.
which I'm not. I'm willing to make the skulk roll, but
You will get gambits back though, so feel free to use those.
This is effectively you steal the horses at night and then ride off towards the train.
yeah.
Well, that's Skulk. Use that gambit.
We'll roll skulk, +1 dice. Risky
We don't
position.
necessarily have to give up the horses. We might be able to take them with us. Flip them from the cart once we put them onto our shuttle.
We have a loading bay, right? Let's fill it with
Yeah.
mechanical horses.
100% we're keeping these horses.
That's great.
This is by the way, just to clarify, as a question, are we doing this as since we're doing it as a setup score?
Yeah, we would have to roll engagement.
Engagement will have to be rolled first.
Oh.
Lando.
I vote we do it as a setup score. I think it makes sense.
Okay. Great. So roll engagement. Should be fairly simple. Is this plan particularly bold or? I mean, kind of, yeah. I would argue that it is. Because you're just stealing horses, and you don't really have like much of an idea of how effective riding these horses is going to be. How you guys can ride them, for one. But you know that it's worth something, so you're doing it anyway. I would say it's bolder daring. You're going in without thinking about the consequences.
Consequences.
Yeah, exactly. This is a plan overly complex, contingent on many details. Don't think it is, but if anyone else does.
I would say it's contingent on one detail: Lando getting in successfully and letting us in.
We've got backup plans of just straight up breaking in if that
Yeah.
goes wrong.
We got big
Oh,
guns.
right.
I'll give you another one of my flash drives.
As this is an infiltration score, does the point of entry, which for you guys is just the front door, does it expose a particular weakness or vulnerability? No, it does not. Do they have special
No,
defenses?
I mean it's the way that people enter the building. I would say that's a vulnerability. It's not a solid wall.
I don't think it's a significant enough vulnerability.
Think about how much more secure this was if it didn't have any doors or windows, you know?
It's true.
Yeah, imagine if this was an open stable, right?
Fair.
These are mag-locked doors.
Not fitting the aesthetic
Are they
enough.
strong against this kind of approach, or do they have any special defenses or preparations? Yes, they of course do.
Puts us at 1, I believe.
And there should be more questions that I have to remember again. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
I mean, I'm friends with the marshal, but like, I don't know if we want to get him involved in this.
No, I feel
Fine.
like that overreaches.
He's either gonna
Like-
stop us or ask for a cut.
I feel like he's best used when we have to deal with things involving the bar. Like, if we shoot someone in the bar, he can break that one off.
Yeah, but like, I mean, shooting someone in a bar in this place, like anything you'd call the cops for.
And I feel like we should not tell him when we're about to do crimes.
No.
You absolutely shouldn't, because he will want in on it, no matter
He's just
what.
gonna extort us for a share of it.
I don't think we're getting ostracized horses.
And are any enemies or rivals interfering? No enemies or rivals are interfering with this operation.
Again, 1 dice.
1 dice sounds about right. Who wants to roll?
Desperate.
Do it.
Cool. You roll.
What do you want me to roll? Roll engagement?
Yeah, just roll 1 dice. 1d6.
All right, here we go.
Yes. Desperate. Yes.
Ooh.
Let's go. Earn me some
Okay.
XP.
So, you guys go in. How do you plan on unlocking the door? Are you trying to hack into the door?
I've got
Land on the other
I'm on
side.
the other side.
You are inside.
Yeah.
Oh, great, perfect. You're inside. Did you get in?
I stayed
You
in after
used-
it shut. Just
Oh, that's right,
stayed,
right,
yeah.
camouflage. So
Stood up on the toilet when they checked the stalls.
you leave where you were hiding, and you trigger the like laser grid defense system.
Oh boy.
Nice.
I do have one of the flash drives from
Flash
Scum.
drives.
So I will, like, is there
and
a port to plug that in somewhere?
Suddenly, like a bunch of drones from the walls come out.
Nice.
This is
You
going.
guys hear from outside. You have 20 seconds to enter the security password, or else we will be forced to open fire.
Is there a
All right. Well, he's distracting
flash
them.
drive
Let's go get the
port
horses.
I see anywhere?
I would like to roll
Is there
hack
a flash
if I
drive
can.
port anywhere that I see?
I can't hear you, Elliot.
Is there a flash drive port anywhere that I can see?
In the
Um,
bathroom.
I would say you would have to roll to make that happen.
What's the roll?
Simultaneously,
What do you? How would you like to find a flash drive port?
Probably go just look at the desk or like the front counter to see if there's anything set up there.
Okay, that sounds like a study roll.
All right. Desperate, so we get XP.
Do you? I will note, if you completely fail this, you didn't. But if you did, that you would basically spend your 20 seconds that you had.
Yeah.
For it. The consequence for this is that it will take half of your time slot, so you will
Okay.
have 10 seconds to do anything. But you do find a flash drive port.
I will plug in this guy's flash drive then.
Great, Sky. Why don't you roll hack?
I use my fine. Ooh, it's desperate. Or rolling desperate. I rolled it. Great effect. You know what? I'm gonna spend a gambit.
Can't.
Seems worth it.
You can't. You can only. No, sorry. You can. You can't generate them. You can spend them.
Yeah, you can still spend game.
4.
Okay, I will say that you'll have a choice here. You can either disable the security system, but the laser grid is still online.
Just trigger
Or-
it again.
You can disable the laser grid, but the drones will still shoot.
I'm going to use my hacker ability to expend my special armor to ignore both of those. And just have this work. So I want to.
Okay,
Can I
you just
instead
want it to
have
work. Expend your special armor. That is totally
disable
fine.
their security system and hit us in.
Security system is disabled, cameras are off, but you guys still are like, there's still like images of you on the camera if they were to look into it.
You guys get the horses. I'm going to work on that.
Excuse you. I'm wearing a bandana.
All right, all the horses are plugged in.
Such an
So
odd
if any
statement.
of you know how they work,
Consider
Oh, I'm
using
sure.
manual.
No, I'm sure they had horses like this back on my home planet, which was basically the Wild West.
would you like to flashback?
Sure, I'll flash back to say that I grew up with a horse that I named Buttercup. It was just like one of these.
Sweet.
We get like this cute scene of like you as a little kid and this like robot horse, like inexplicably a small robot pony, but then like we
Yeah.
flash forward and suddenly that robot pony is now a robot horse.
So would I roll? I roll like helm, maybe with an extra dice to like. I have like this connection with them, and I know how to calm the robot horses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I'll let you get a bonus dice. That was a 2 stress flashback, by the way.
Okay, so I basically just pushed myself.
You did, but narratively it added something, you know.
Yeah. 5.
5. Okay. What would be? I would say that you're you know, you unplug, you're able to calm the horse, and like, you know, when we say calm the horse, it's pretty much just say like a voice box like opens from its mouth and it says, "Please enter your registration code."
Oh, there, Buttercup, it's me.
I do not recognize that designation.
Do you want me to? I can also try to hack it. I do have a rig, and we've established that I know how to hotwire shit.
Sure, you can hotwire it.
Yeah,
Wire
I'll try
the
to
horse.
hotwire it with. Oh, where's the horse?
Hot
I'm gonna
raining.
jailbreak it, so it's no longer going to be in the system. It's just going to be.
I'm gonna spend a gambit to give myself an extra dice.
Okay.
Or good thing I did. Jeez,
All right.
the horse starts attacking me otherwise.
No. I think the consequence for this is that like you're able to jailbreak it, but it doesn't have like you lose a lot of its like software that makes it functional.
It's
You
on
can
like the
still-
kitty system. I have to manually control it.
Basically autopilot's off. You have to manually control this horse, which means that when you use this horse during your next score, you will have to make rolls anytime you want to do something while on this horse to try to stay on. Or actually, I feel like it would be more. You would have to resist a consequence every time to just resist being bucked off the horse.
There's getting bucked off the horse. Sure, I'm good with that. That's fun.
We could have put it with an AI, and we could have had an horse.
It now says, "I am now Buttercup."
There now, Buttercup. Let's get you out of here. Good luck with the rest of y'all getting your horses. I'll see you back on the ship. I just want to take the reins and lead Buttercup out.
All right. At about this time, you hear a voice come over the intercom, and it just says, "Terrence, is that you? I told you you have to remember the security code. You almost got shot."
I'll answer and go, sorry. I'm Terrence. Did you remind me the code? I fucking forgot it again.
It feels like a sway roll here.
Presumably a sway roll against contradictory information.
It is, but you don't you don't have line of sight on this person.
Okay. Alright. Got this. Do you have any gambits left?
We've used 2 of them.
You
I know.
used 2, right?
We have one left. I'll caution that I am the only person that can generate gambits on a desperate score.
That is fair. Alright, let's see how this shit goes. Oh yeah.
Hey, you're back. Your luck is back.
Thank God.
Is that a critical success, or is that only work?
Nice.
No, it's just a normal success. Cannot be a critical success unless you roll 2 die, at least. The voice will respond. Yeah, it's fine. It's just on the desk.
Great, thanks. And, you know, I gotta a client here who showed up after hours and is asking for the code to their horse. That forgot it. Anyway, you could give me access to the codes.
It should. It's all on the computer. You can figure it out. You young people know how all this works. I mean,
All
we
right,
didn't have.
all right, fine.
I want to lean in. Hold on. I want to lean in and whisper to Hoska where this voice on the rate intercom is right now.
Where they are?
Yeah.
Sure.
I hack.
To do what?
One, I want to erase the video footage. I want to replace the video footage with an animation I've made, like my little 8-bit thing, but I want it to be altered. I just want to upload like a short cartoon just as a loop. And I also want to unlock the horses.
All right, we can do one at a time then.
Okay, so we're gonna hack for the first one. Desperate.
Just remember, computer viruses that feature a laughing skull always work.
Oh God. Independence Day.
Okay, I'd say you're able to do it, but I mean, there is no way that people won't realize this is tampered. And I will even say that someone will recognize your 8-bit animation as being yours.
They're gonna recognize it as Proto, not as Sky.
Yeah,
Obviously not using the 8-bit animation.
Who's your enemy, by the way?
Former employer is Nissa.
All right,
What?
she will find it.
Moneylender?
She's a previous employer.
And you named her Nissa?
No, that's just the name that she is.
Yep.
N-I-S-A.
My enemy. Oh, never mind. It's Nyx, not Nissa. My bad. I got concerned for a second. We had the same enemy.
That would not be good.
Alright, I didn't intend for this to. So the people known we're here and they're gonna figure out something's gonna happen. Obviously, the 8-bit animation is not the 8-bit.
This will make its way to Nissa, and she will figure it out.
It's also not the 8-bit animation I used to when we robbed that ship. It's because that one looked like me. It's just a separate one that just plays like cartoons on a loop.
Sure.
And then I will roll that hack again for. I want to just unlock as many horses as I can, like start them up too. Like I don't want to have to do this game hacking or the hot wiring stuff. And no bonus dice. 5.
Okay, so I think the consequence for this is you're able to unlock the horses, but doing so, I mean, Keith's consequence is just pretty much a Keith thing. So I'm trying to think of something that might be different here. Oh, I know.
Keep asking for updates when we're trying to use them.
It's not an update thing. It's they hadn't finished their charging cycle when you unlock them. So they'll be operating at 50% capacity.
Except for some reason, Buttercup is done.
I mean, it's more like just the ones you unlocked. You didn't mechanically unhook the charging thing, and there's a lot of waste energy that happens when you don't do that.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do? Should we
I mean, you can always resist this consequence too, like any of them.
Well, I have 3 in that. That's an insight consequence. 6. I'll resist that.
Great.
I would love it if you could find out where that security guard guy is.
Kill him.
We're gonna have a frank exchange of words to make sure he doesn't, report on our activities here.
No, that would be a really easy thing for you to do were you still here, but you left with your horse.
Yeah, you
Yep.
did.
Shame.
I also said that I asked Hoska to find the location of that guy for me.
I also
Plus, communicators are a thing.
They are.
As a player, I also want to say someone else do something. Roll 3 in a row.
I would like to go find a cart and/or carriage to attach to these horses.
You're able to find one easily enough, but you don't know how it works.
Okay. Can I roll hack to find like the on button, etc.?
Use rig, not hack,
This is
because you're not
more.
using the system.
I think this is more of a rig roll.
Okay.
Hack is to make sure the horses are usable. Rig is to like, create a fix the cart and like stuff like that.
That is a fair point. All right. How it goes. Poorly.
Very poorly.
Since
I
you're
will-
desperate.
I will say, what would a significant consequence for this
It
be?
blows up.
You guys have also moved from desperate, by the way.
Okay.
To-
And wait, when did we move? Because that might affect XP.
You moved, when was it?
Could be when I got when I
Yeah, when you disabled the security system.
Okay.
You are now in a risky position.
I'm 1 away from leveling my insight.
Hey,
So I think the consequence for this is you make a really loud noise, and voice on the intercom is like, "All right, Terrence, I'm coming," and you clearly don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I just pull over carrying some buckets. It's fine.
You hear footsteps coming from above the stable.
I'm
uh-oh.
gonna say into my communicator, "Hey Keith, I found out where the voice is coming from."
I'll be right there.
I
As soon
can
as-
take care
As
of
soon as
them.
whoever the voice is comes in the room, I just wanna. As soon as he's like, "Wait, who are you?" I just wanna kick in the door and just shoot him.
You are able
He's-
to shoot first.
Keith's just waiting outside. Keith's just waiting outside for him to enter, just so he can have a badass kick in the door moment and shoot him.
I'm gonna hold out a little chip to Raphael. Listen to you blast it.
Repeat that one more time? Sorry, you kind of cut out.
Listen to you blast it. Just it's a little
From New
chip.
Jersey now.
Why not?
To shoot is what you're saying here, Sky?
Honestly, I think it's the best way.
And I'm shooting this asshole.
Alright, I'm just gonna say flashback that Raphael was kind of set up like on a nearby rooftop with a sniper rifle. So I'll pay the one stress for that.
Just come inside and we don't need to need. You can literally just bring your gun inside. You don't need to
Reminder:
flash
you're
back.
not going to get a chance to clear stress before the next score.
Ah,
So yes, you see someone come down the stairs from above the stables into the room you're in. You think it might be like an apartment or like extra offices upstairs that manages the horses, but someone comes downstairs.
I want to shoot to wound now.
I
Okay.
will shoot to wound with my silenced pistol.
You also shoot first, right?
Yes.
Got it.
Plug
So you got
in-
simultaneously.
You plug the chip in that I gave you.
Would this count as me springing a trap,
Sure.
Oh, so we both roll plus one.
or attacking from hiding?
Yeah.
Gives us a bonus dice.
Sweet.
Man, I can't get a 6 tonight.
Oh, you
I'm so
cannot.
sorry.
Ooh.
Oh,
So many
Oh.
dice.
Oh,
all right.
You can resist that, Raphael.
What'd you say?
You can resist the consequence, remember.
I only have 4 stress left to burn,
The
so
consequence will be your blaster is now overheated.
So you have more.
I kind of look over to Raphael. I was like, well, that didn't go as planned. How about we try Nav instead?
Well,
Aren't you
there's another
Raphael?
person in this team who, I mean, they did get shot. They are hurt from it, but you just yell, "Oh, what the fuck!"
When I say shooting to wound, I mean I want him to be like incapable of escaping,
Yeah.
if possible.
Yeah, I mean, with the 5, no.
Yeah, that's fair.
You definitely shot, a shot landed, but not incapable of escaping.
We shot him in the leg and he's pretty hobbling.
Yeah.
I guess I'll start running at him. Is he trying to run away?
Yeah, he's like already running back up the stairs.
He's running up the stairs. All right. Should I roll a scramble to try to catch up to him?
Mm-hmm.
Are we risky still, or are we back down to desperate?
We'll see what this what happens with this. If you
All right.
fail, I will let you know. One of the consequences will be the security system will be active again.
All right. Is anyone gonna help me?
Is it still dark in here?
Yeah,
The building's still dark? I'm gonna get
only
on
the light from the robot horse's eyes.
I would like to get on a horse and use scramble to get away, but I'll do that after this.
Fail.
Well, security system is active again. You do not catch up to him.
Big
He
buttercup stabled outside.
he deadlocks the door to the upstairs place, and like you hear like a loud alarm go off,
Doesn't like
and the drones are back for you guys downstairs.
What are the walls made out of to that room? But yeah, I guess you can do the scramble.
Like steel.
Scramble to get out. I just want to roll that scramble to get out. Like while Keith is running up the stairs, I want to just be hopping on a horse and
So he
trying
shut.
to get out.
So he
Actually,
shut
not
the
so.
door behind him as he went upstairs,
Yes.
and like deadbolted it, sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Could I use my
Actually,
side
so-
blades to then just cut through the door to go after him?
Absolutely.
Bless you, Lando. Bless you.
I'll just cut down the door.
Allow us. Dear God.
Mission without fighter.
Did
Not with
somebody
this crew.
murder?
Payback, Jacob. Payback's a bitch, and so am I.
I always cleaned up. I took their souls.
Are you gonna roll?
Cleaning up.
What was that?
Are you gonna roll?
What do you need me to roll for that?
How are you? It sounds like a scrap roll, but what would you like to roll?
Scrap would work. Ideally it'd be scramble, but I'm not quite sure if that would fit.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You get potency with it because of the side blade, like being able to cut through unshielded things.
Yeah.
Okay. And potency increases the effect, correct?
Yes. No.
That's how I got an extreme effect against the Airbot. Oh, yay!
Oh. I mean, it's still potent. You've like begun like, it's very much like, you know, when you see like a lightsaber from the other side, just like slowly melt away parts of the door. Yeah,
Alright,
it's
you know
like
what? Time to put on the hostage negotiator. Time to put on the negotiator face.
Can I roll something real quick?
Yes.
Can I roll raid to start hooking up some of the horses to the cart that we're taking?
Sure. I will say at a limited effect because you are currently trying to avoid getting shot by drones.
You know what? That makes sense. Risky, limited, no bonus dice. 5.
Level 1 harm.
Armor.
And I will say you start a 4-turn clock to rig them up.
Is this just like a clock of other people doing things while I'm rigging?
It can be that. It can be. I will let you decide if you want to make it an active clock where you each time you want to try to progress the clock you have to make an action or someone has to make an action, or if you want it to be a passive clock where everyone else can do stuff but you cannot do anything to aid with the drone.
I would rather make it a passive clock, but with that passive clock, I would like it to be like properly setting up the cards. Like fixing Hoska's mistake of like she couldn't find the button, like turning it on and all that.
Sure. So you will be out of it for the next effectively 4 rolls.
That's fine.
But once you guys are able to avoid getting shot, you're gonna be good to go.
I will also shout to Raphael to deal with the drones that are flying.
Yeah. At this point, Raphael kind of just rolls out, pulls out his pistol, and just tries to gun down the drones.
Your pistol's overheated.
Well, in that case, we'll switch over to something a bit more,
Overkill?
God.
We're gonna switch over to the 50 BMG. Vera.
That's fair, you know.
Wait, are we in a desperate position now that the security mode's activated?
Oh yes, you are.
Was mine rig desperate then?
Yeah, your rig and Lando Scrap is desperate.
Okay. It's fantastic.
Okay.
I have to wait till the end of the score to
End of the session, actually, I believe.
Question, Gotham. Since Raphael's kind of like stepping out of like the building to fire at the drones, are you going to get a surprise on them or
Oh
not?
wait, no, you're not stepping out of the building.
Hmm?
No one can step out of the building, actually.
Oh, shit. I guess we're going to already...
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, I'm just going to attempt to gun down the drones, so desperate position, correct?
Desperate position.
Okay. Effect, great, due to flying sniper rifle. Bonus dice, none. That's... Oh, God. Don't you-
My, Michael. I'm
Oh.
You're having a bad night.
Level 2 harm from being shot by drones.
Let me just armor that away.
Okay, great. And you do not progress the clock at all.
Yikes.
It
He's
is
drawing
the
their
incoming clock for the drones.
Alright, while Lando is trying to cut open the door, I want to try to negotiate with this guy.
I have this image of what's his face? Pulled Raphael pulling out, like, starting to pull out the big gun, and all the drones identify it and immediately just all fire on you to deal with the threat.
Oh yeah, pretty much. That is kind of what happens. Like their AI programming kicks in and they find the person with the biggest gun.
Alright, so Keith's gonna come up. Now, we seem to, as we can all see here, unleash these drones to try and kill us, and we will be through this door before they are able to stop us, and we will kill you. However, it seems to me that we've got a bit of a, for tat situation here. My friend here will turn off his fancy little blade that's currently making quick work of your door if you turn off your fancy little drones that are making significantly less quick work of my friends downstairs. Earl Sway?
Yeah, limited effect.
Okay. This count as me trying to talk my way out of trouble.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my special armor to push myself.
Okay.
One use of the 2 special armor uses I get.
Nice.
And I will do that to up the effect back to a standard effect. 5.
5. Okay. I mean, he's not gonna agree. That is entirely out of the question. But you are stalling.
Fair enough, so it would advance Sky's clock.
It will advance that Sky's clock for sure.
And I don't get shot in the process.
Yes, you don't get shot in the process.
I should still be in the system over there. Honestly, check the desk, see if there's any, like, they don't seem super sophisticated. They might have security ending codes in the desk drawers.
Yeah, I'll go rifle
100%
through
they do.
shit for an emergency abort code on the stuff.
It sounds like a study roll.
Alright, let's go. Two.
And that generates a... Oh, no, we're desperate again.
Alright, desperate, so
You're
it's not.
desperate. It is a limited effect, however. So I will say you're able to find it. You're unable to input the security codes, however, and Sky, you're going to have a level 1 harm coming your way. If you resist it, then the clock that you have will not impact your clock at all. If you choose not to resist it, then your clock will decrease by 1.
I will resist it.
Okay.
It's a prowess roll, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Also
And you
have
can
armor?
also mark your armor if you want, or up to you.
That would require. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's heavy armor, and I'm not using much else. So yeah, I'll mark that final armor. Actually, no, I won't. I'm dodging here.
Okay. Prowess roll.
Five.
All right. And you should
Are
be
the
at
Drones still
3 or
flying
4
around?
right now. Oh, they are. Just not where you are because
Okay.
the stairwell. There are none in the stairwell. They're all just like.
You and I are fine. The rest
Yeah.
of them are getting attacked.
Can I see them through
Wait a minute.
the door behind me, or no?
Yeah, you can see them through. It's a glass door, effectively.
Okay. Could
Keep cutting.
Yeah. I'm planning to keep cutting, but could I use kinetics to throw one of them against another?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, so push myself to...
You won't make any progress in trying to get the door open, though.
Okay.
He does have 8 arms.
Yeah.
Do you keep 4 arms up and like 4 arms as your
Yeah, I
feet?
walk on 4. I walk on 4.
No,
Is it Audrey, or is it like Squidward?
is it like
More quadrupedal.
He's asking the real questions here, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that to try and get rid of some of the drones. I'll just throw
Okay.
one against the other if I can. Take 2 of them out.
If that does not work, I'm going to attempt to take some more shots here against them.
You will roll with a lower effect goal if you try to roll the same thing again.
Yeah.
So you will.
Alright, so does...
He's fine weapons, so he already rules at a great.
Yep.
Are you rolling for that attune, or?
Yes. Are we desperate right now or risky?
You're very
You're
desperate.
We're desperate.
There's, if you fail this, there is a consequence that's coming your way. Actually.
Oh boy.
I have an idea what it's gonna be. Oh yeah, that's a
Oh,
crit fail.
no.
Crit fail.
I mean-
crit fail.
It's obvious
not a
what
crit
this is. The stairwell you're in is gonna start to fill with gas.
Shit.
Yikes!
Wearing a bandana over my face. Does that make me safe?
Wait, is my helmet? No.
You're not in the
Not
stairwell.
on the stairwell.
You're on the stairwell.
Me and Elliot are in the stairwell.
Yikes. Have fun with that.
Wait. Oh my god. I have an idea. You cut a little bit of way through the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just turn off your saber. We can breathe through the crack.
I don't think it works.
I
like
was thinking of just basically the equivalent of kicking back and activating a saber to poke a hole in the other wall behind us. in the door.
If you resist
Moving.
But also resist the consequence.
Yeah.
There's also
What-
that.
What would the resist roll be? Resolve?
You can argue for prowess where you have enough limbs where you might be able to use them to plug the holes.
Yeah, you might be able to just like,
Oh my God.
elastigirl yourselves onto each of the holes with
Yeah,
where the gas
we'll
is.
shoot for some elastigirl here.
All right. Prowess it is.
I'll pick up the
Oh my
saber.
god!
Oof.
You tell me you didn't go unconscious.
No, I did not.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense. This is a very stressful situation.
I have 1 stress left.
Oh god!
I was a little nervous there. Pick up the
Okay,
saber.
back to the
I'll pick
main
up
room.
saber.
You're still getting shot at.
Alright, Raphael, I need something from you. Finish this clock, Raphael.
Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. No. He kind of just draws back the bolt from the sniper rifle as he reloads the magazine and just tries to shoot once again. Go. Desperate. Effect standard. No bonus dice, please, Lord. Okay.
Have you been marking the what would you call those things?
The little tick bars? Yeah, I have them.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I've
Right.
only rolled twice so far, so I mean, only 2 ticks.
So, it's gonna progress the clock by 2 out of 8, and you have level 1 harm coming your way as well.
I'll take a level 1 harm.
They said it was going to be quick for us to get these horses.
Oh
Remember
yeah.
when this was
Yeah,
going to be a
that's
setup
fine.
score? We're gonna die on the train robbery.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun. I will be both shuttle around.
So, at about this time, you've gotten the horses rigged up to the cart.
That sounds so peaceful.
However, the doors are still locked.
Yikes.
Oscar, how's the code coming?
I don't know how to put in the code. I'm gonna try something. So now that I'm back at the intercom, I'm gonna start shouting into it. Oh my God, there are people down here. They're shooting guns. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. Open the doors. Open the doors. Open the doors.
All right, all right.
Notably, Lando Saber is no longer in the steel door because he's currently elastigirling all the cats. Yes.
Okay, so there's an argument for multiple things here. What would you like to roll?
I think it would probably be the closest.
What would?
I think Sway probably would be the closest.
Sure.
Because it's not a
Sway is
threat.
important.
I will.
It's
I will
not a
offer. I will help you, Grace. If you communicated and communicated what you were gonna try, people make exaggerated like, "Oh, we need to get out of here, run away!" Like we're gonna kill all the hostages, but we gotta get out. Like exaggerated play acting, like he's no longer near the door, and that he's gonna go kill whoever Terrence is downstairs.
Great. Alright, I will take that and I will add an extra dice.
Nice.
Damn.
There we go.
Even with a limited effect, the doors will be open. Because it wouldn't take much for this guy to want to save Terrence, you know?
Prince is a G,
Young,
you know?
he's got so much to live for.
So the doors to the outside are now open. You guys have a chance to make a run for it.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I would like to. I'd like to pick my button. So, because how many horses would I have unlocked when I hacked unlock?
Probably 2 for the cart.
Okay. In that case, yeah. I will roll helm to try to get the cart going out of here.
All right.
You're just gonna leave me and Lando behind?
Well, I'm gonna say over the communicator. I got it. We're going. Run.
We're out of here.
All right. Why don't you roll helm?
Desperately helming. Entered effect. A bonus dice.
Nice. Easily enough, you're able to take your horse in your carriage out of there. However, do you guys want to try to jump onto the cart while this is happening?
Absolutely.
I don't need to. I have Buttercup.
Would I be able to ride along Buttercup?
I suppose you probably could stick onto me.
Yeah.
And hit.
I'll just like.
He's probably less likely to fall off than you are on the Buttercup.
However, I don't know if I'm leaving this security guard behind.
Yeah. At this point, I think you and I are in this.
Could you use your kinetics through the door on him? Do you have to see it?
I have to push myself, which is too stress. I only have one
How funny would
left.
that be though if you just snapped his neck through the door?
And just fell unconscious.
Or you just snap his neck, you just pull him into the door, and you just have him at the side blade.
Yeah, I pull him
Is
on.
that-
Pass him against the wall a bunch.
Bam, bam, bam.
Just
Would be
pull him-
really cool.
Just stick the side blade through the door and pull him onto it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Uh,
Don't need you in the next score.
No.
Fine. Keith reaches out with the force. No.
Keith becomes a
How are you gonna get out of the stairwell?
I pick up the side blade and try to keep cutting through the door.
You actually can't because
The
his
side
side
blade
blade
is
is
my
just
tentacle.
extending his tentacles.
Oh, cool.
Basically surrounds him in way energy.
Yeah.
Well, we have as always the good old-fashioned detonator.
Want to go for it?
Consequence.
There's,
Will
you
you?
know, there are always devil's bargains that you can take with this detonator.
I would like to say
Actually-
over the comms, it's everyone for themselves. If you don't get out, you don't get out. I'm leaving.
How thick is the side blade? Is it wide enough that I can maybe stick the barrel of a gun through the hole that it created?
Oh yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
I have an idea for a devil's bargain, Gotham.
Mhm.
Devil's bargain. My gun is stuck in the door.
Okay. But
I would lose one of my fine siders. I want to try to like stick the barrel through to shoot. I don't care about the security system. I just want to silence the potential witness / let out my vicious urges.
I will give you also, because you're invoking your vicious trauma, I'll give you a bonus die and a bonus effect to do this, but no matter what, your gun will be lost. One of them.
One of them, yeah, because I have 2. That's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I can get one back eventually.
And hell, we can always
Correct?
steal fine weapons from somewhere.
Okay. Yep. Would this also count as me springing a trap? Like, would he be expecting this?
I don't think it's springing a trap.
Okay. Really an extreme effect, and with a bonus dice. Wow!
Oh boy.
That
3.
is a crit fail, ladies and
Guys,
gentlemen.
we are
That is.
not having a good night.
Your gun is stuck for sure.
Uh,
It will also, when you go to shoot it, you didn't realize this before, but the hole isn't actually wide enough for it.
it just bounces back into me.
It actually ricochets back on you for a level 2 harm.
I'll just take armor for
That is
that.
one consequence. The other consequence is that it shoots off once it bounces off of you. It will hit one of the vents that Lando is trying to close up, and that vent is also now broken and leaking gas much faster.
Right, I will armor against the blast hitting me, and then I'm just gonna start booking it out of there.
All right, door's locked.
The glass door is?
Yeah, you
If
can
that
still
door is
shoot it.
locked?
We got the doors open so I can get the carriage out.
Yeah, the door is open.
Oh no, not the ones to the stairwell. He only
No.
opened the doors
Uh-oh.
out of the building.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's
Is it
why,
possible
that's
to
why you're able
resist?
to get away
Is it
with the
possible
ones
to
that-
resist? Is it possible to resist the consequences of the failure here?
Which consequence?
Oh, what would resisting do? Would it mean he gets shot, or would it just mean that the vent doesn't break?
Resisting would mean that the vent wouldn't break.
No, I will resist that. Prowess roll.
Sure.
6. Okay. I don't actually need to spend armor then. No, wait,
But-
no, I still do, because I still would have gotten hit. Yeah, I will spend
You
the armor.
do still need to get out of here.
Right, but we're not actively getting suffocated anymore. So
No,
there's
you're
that.
not.
And there's little
You need
things
to
can-
exit this, and then also there are drones outside that will probably shoot you.
Is there a window on this staircase?
No windows.
Study to see if there's a window.
No windows. You can study to see if there's a window.
Can I study the wall to see if there's like a weak spot or something?
Do I have
Yeah,
any,
absolutely.
any tentacles free?
I'll say you have one free.
Okay.
Kill box.
Got a 6. Oh, we get a gambit. Sweet.
I mean, the weak spot is very obviously the glass door.
Yeah, could I take that one free tentacle and side blade, like, kick back at it?
Absolutely. You won't even have to make a roll for it because of the potency on it. It'll be enough.
Okay.
However, now you have to get out because there are drones that are turning on you.
If you want, I could lead a group scramble with you and me.
Okay.
I have plenty of stress to burn. I mean, I don't want to go crazy here because we're going to be doing another score right after this, but
Yeah.
you still have 5 stress to burn.
Yeah.
How good are you at scrambling? Because
I've got 3
I have
ticks
1
in
tick
it.
in it.
So-
Okay, yeah,
wait,
so I'm
hold
pretty
on.
confident.
One question, real quick. Did you guys roll scramble to try to jump onto the carriage?
I was already on the carriage.
The
I
other two, I meant.
I'm planning to, but after they're done with their stuff.
Sure.
yeah.
I think, I think you guys should roll that now because that would have already happened because I'm booking it
Yeah,
out.
it would have already happened at this
Right.
point.
It's still desperate.
Are we risky and they're desperate, or are we still desperate?
Still desperate. All of you still desperate right now.
Dope.
I thought you said this would be an easy heist to get horses.
Should have been.
Hey, I wanted a desperate heist. Oh, I love it.
Okay. The consequence here, Haska, you are left behind. You can always resist it.
I want to resist that.
Sure.
I'll resist that with prowess by just being
Better at getting
Or
on
agile.
horse.
almost slips out of my hand, and I just like jump forward and grab it by one hand and pull myself back up.
Alright. And Raphael?
Scramble, you said?
Yes.
Oh, I can't hear Cole right now.
I can't hear
Okay.
Cole either.
I could hear him.
Hello?
Can you still call?
Now
There
I
we
hear
go.
him. Now I do. Yep.
My Wi-Fi's been really spotty tonight, guys. I'm really sorry.
That's okay.
Sure.
I might have to go because I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll scramble first.
We're probably almost done with the score, and I doubt we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
We continue to go, "Hey,
Consequences here, you're left behind, but you can always resist it.
I shall try and resist it.
Are you injured right now, Cole, as Raphael?
I have one minor injury. I have one.
Okay, because I'm noticing it's doing like reduced effects.
Yeah.
Resist. Don't die.
All right. Prowess.
Can't fit you on Buttercup.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
This is how Blades used to go. We'd roll poorly, and then we'd resist and roll a 6.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The number of times Pedro would fail a roll and then roll a crit on the resistance and then just reduce stress.
We once had to ask the question: is it possible to overindulge on resistance roll? You crit and you don't have any stress.
Alright, so. Did you want to do a group scramble?
I think we do.
I can do it.
Yeah.
Lead the roll, Keith, but both of you roll.
Desperate XP.
You actually cannot generate XP on group action.
And not on group actions.
Disappointing.
Alright, holding out for a success here.
Oh.
Oh lord.
Oh no!
Perfect. So you take 2 stress, Keith. You guys are also going to be taking level 2 harms as you are being shot by drone.
The armor.
Everybody's wearing armor finally. This is so nice.
Well,
I still got one more. When the chips are down, I still got a little bit more of the devil's own luck. Okay.
I will armor that.
after getting hit with swords in a bar, we've all started wearing armor.
At last, the armor meta has
You guys
become real.
have not made it out yet. You pretty much had to just duck behind cover really fast.
Alright. I'll try to shoot us a way out. I want to try to shoot us a way out.
Okay.
Only have the one fine sidearm. But I'm going to expend the second use of my special armor. Would this count as me trying to, even though I'm not scrambling, the description just says if you're trying to run away from trouble. This is not me trying to like shoot them all down. This is me trying to like
Shoot out
No.
and escape? Yeah.
shoot out and escape.
You
Okay.
can
Similarly
absolutely
use my side blades as I'm running past, just slash at them.
Hold on, I'm not leading
Yeah.
another group action on this. Let me do this
But-
first.
Yeah, each do it individually.
I'm also going to spend a gambit, another bonus dice. Lord knows we still have 2 of them, and I can generate them, and I really hope I get a 6 with this many dice. Yes, we're good.
There we go. 6. You are able to shoot out and escape for you guys.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I imagine you both hop on Buttercup and you see
Do I
the,
need do I
see the
need to
car
roll?
riding
I love-
a little bit in the distance, and
I love
you
the
head
picture
off
of,
towards Russell.
Lando like wrapped onto Keith, but like back off because we're going so fast, so there's this gap and he's just barely holding on.
Yeah.
It's like
Do I
a
need to-
dog out the window, like you're
Yeah.
just like tentacle flaps are just like.
All the tentacles are wrapped around.
Orlando.
Absolutely. Well, let's do some payoff and heat. You guys have got for
I
payoff.
have a request. I have a request.
Yes.
I know originally we said that this is going to be a setup score, but since I don't think we're going to do another score tonight, could we have just said that this is its own like full-blown score? Because it's kind of turned into a full-blown score.
I will let that be up to you guys. I will cast my vote, obviously. But it's a group decision. I will say no.
Okay.
Just because you define that it's a setup score, and sometimes setup scores have gone this way in the past.
My main thing is, for arguing the other direction, is that if we're keeping the horses and the cart with the ship, we are requiring an asset beyond just for this, like the score we're going
Yeah.
on.
If
An
this
asset would be-
is you want to keep the horses permanently, then there is an argument for it.
Buttercup is staying with Keith. Unless he loses Buttercup in the next score.
I would say I'd rather not abandon the horses, partially because I would like to dismantle at least one, and we might be able to go free. I want parts.
I think we should
But-
keep the horses.
Yeah.
It's a group decision regardless. So, who thinks that it should be just a setup score, and you guys won't get downtime?
I prefer a full score.
It pains me to say so, but I think I would vote on with Gautam and say that it should count as a setup score. Even though I'm the one that raised the idea of it, I do think that it should count as a setup score.
As we said,
Everybody vote how you want to.
I'm for keeping it as a full score.
Oh, let's do this one at a time. Let's do everyone who wants to vote as a setup score, type something in the chat right now.
And I'm obviously one of them. Three yes.
I'm
Currently
relatively
one no.
Okay, guys, this was literally just meant to be people who want a setup score only to make it
This
easier to
also works,
translate.
though. That's just
Okay, fine. Yes setup score, no setup score. No.
And then you're the last one.
It's gonna split, isn't it?
I'm gonna say.
I mean, my vote really couldn't count. It's your guys.
I'm gonna say no because we are requiring a potentially permanent asset.
Okay. No, it is. Because my vote does not count in these.
Okay,
So-
so it counts as a full score.
Counts as a full score. We will do payoff, heat, etc. I will say, you actually didn't kill anyone.
Sure as shit tried.
Damn close.
Regardless, it's going to be. It was loud and chaotic.
Yep.
Not wild and devastating, but definitely loud and chaotic.
We're in the are we in the Holt or the Iota system?
I believe you're in Holt.
We left whichever one we were in before we left.
Iota.
Yeah, we're in the Holt right now. Holy shit, we had that much heat.
Yes, you did.
We got a lot of heat.
We're about to be wanted.
Oof. That's not good.
Although,
So it just fills it up, and you're at wanted level.
hey guys, no heat.
just
In terms of
one.
assets, you now have robot horses as an asset.
Hell yeah.
That count as a Land Rover, basically.
It counts as Land Rovers effectively.
Nice.
Would that be under? Where would that be?
It's under your ship.
Ship gear Land Rover. There it is. Okay.
Great.
We only have 3, but we also have the cart, so
True.
Well, that's what
And
makes it
who wants to roll 1d6?
I'll
let
do
me
it.
do it. I've been rolling low all night. Let me do it.
Yeah, this is not a great night for you, Keith.
1.
One, perfect. That's a good thing for you guys. Let's pull.
That's what I was saying. Let me do it.
Oh, and it balances out what you've rolled in the past.
Mhm.
That's true.
You gotta pay up at some point.
I mean, that's pretty scoundrel of me to have all my good luck suddenly run out when I need it most.
You're telling me. Elements, page 180, Hero 1.
I did, however, roll a lot tonight. I got a good amount of XP out of this.
Again with the ship trouble. You guys gotta stop this.
I thought this is why we have you around, so that you can fix things.
I know, but now
Let's see. Ship
I will
upkeep
be
doesn't really make sense in this situation because you're still on the planet. You haven't used your ship yet.
I'm gonna roll again.
But ship trouble, you will have. I just meant the upkeep. You don't have to pay.
Okay.
Another system is damaged. You're beginning to suspect that some people might be taking parts from your ship when you're not watching it.
God damn it.
It's a
Ship
planet like
upkeep.
that. You get
Next
to
time
choose
ship
what system is damaged again.
Next time ship upkeep might be whatchamacallit, hiring guards to guard the ship.
That absolutely could be it.
What is damaged right now?
Engines is already damaged. Currently can be
Staggering.
comms, hull, or weapon.
Let's have the weapons get damaged.
Shit weapons.
Yeah.
Probably weapons.
Grappling hooks or proto cannons, do you think?
I mean, the ones that people would want to take parts from would be cannons.
Yeah.
Who cares about a grappling hook?
Alright, particle cannons are down.
To work.
I get
That's
a free
entanglement.
something we can pick if we want particle cannons or jump drive.
Downtime time. Let's go in order with Sky first.
Alright, I'm gonna first take that repair thing. What's the vote? Jump drive or particle cannons?
I think the jump driver is more important.
Okay, I will fix the jump drive. I get to do it for free. Alright, then I'm going to risk overindulging.
Okay.
Perfect, I have no stress. Going to the next thing, and Alright, and then I get a free... I had something I wanted to do.
Downtime.
You could fix the other ship system.
That costs money and I don't have money.
It does cost money.
So instead... Oh right, I was gonna build stun rounds. Was there anything else people wanted me to potentially build?
Oh, that is the other thing. Since your wanted level increased, and this was a significant heat on the score, you guys as players will know this, but defenses will be upped by a tier.
Okay.
Meaning most of you will be at limited effect unless you have 5.
Can you come back to me for my second downtime? Because I want to think of a part or equipment that I can acquire during downtime.
Absolutely. Haska, you can go next.
Alright, so first thing first, I'm going to take the heal action.
Right.
No need for rolling, I'm just getting rid of my level 1s.
Sure thing.
And then, well, we have no heat right now. I'm gonna try to make some friends with the train people. No, I'm gonna figure out what bar they hang out at and hang out there. Maybe gamble with them a bit.
What kind of long-term project are you trying to start here?
Basically, I would like an inn with the people who will be on the train.
Okay, so if you want to resolve this before your heist happens, it will be a multi-downtime thing, unless you pay cred. But if you want to do this during free play next time, that is absolutely something you can do.
Okay, that's probably a more effective way to do it then.
Unless you guys want to hold off on pulling the train heist for a while.
I'm game to still go forward with it.
I'm giving it to
Yeah, same.
Okay.
I have already held up the train heist significantly by suggesting that we steal horses. So, actually, could you come back to me? Because that was my idea for
No
downtime.
problem. Keith, you're up.
Okay. First, indulge my vice. 5, nice. Second, I continue to run the bar. Try to make some money.
Yes. We will do that.
I will say it might make sense that we're starting to run out. Actually, how about this? Instead, I roll to try to acquire like more supplies for it. Since it seems to me like we might not leave the system for a little while. I
You
imagine
can
we're
absolutely roll to acquire more supplies.
probably running low. So could I
You
roll
are.
to just re-up? Would it be sway just to like negotiate a good price?
It'll affect how much it costs to re-up it, but if someone else wants to use their action to run the bar, they absolutely can. Until you acquire the bar as like a permanent asset, much in the same way you could with gambling dens and stuff in Blades in the Dark, that's more of a long-term thing.
I got a 4.
2 cred.
It made me 3. It made me 3 cred last time, so I'll do it.
To restock.
I'll pay 2 cred to restock.
Yep.
If anyone does want to do it, I want a cut of the profits.
I would like to acquire a part. I want to start building my remote EMP.
Absolutely. You're trying to acquire an asset. Remote EMP. What part are you looking for it? Specifically, your remote EMP. What tier did we decide on? Was it 3?
I don't think we did decide a tier.
I thought we talked about it after the game at some point.
I think we briefly discussed, but I just have like a list of things I want to build.
A remote EMP, just like rough estimation. What scale do you want it to be? Do you want it to be single target, multi-target, and how multi-target?
I'm thinking I want it to be kind of a handheld one. I'm not looking for a ship one yet. That comes later after I figure this one out.
Yep.
But I want it to be something where I could like give it to Lando within a certain radius of when he clicks it, when he sneaks in somewhere. It'll like disable electronic devices.
That is totally fine. I'm asking what that radius is.
Honestly, we probably only need like 15, maybe 20 feet. Not a huge distance. I don't want it to affect my...
Great.
Yeah.
Perfect. And how effective do you want it to be?
I would like to... I take it effectiveness is time it would take for things to come back on.
Yes.
Uh,
Duration, effectively. Are you thinking like a minute? Are you thinking 10 minutes, an hour?
5, maybe 10 minutes at most.
10 minutes, okay. That puts it at a tier 4 item. Are you planning on making it consumable?
How about 2 minutes? 1 or 2 minutes.
1 to 2 minutes. We'll make it a tier 3.
That's fine. Because I can do things at a +1 quality when I acquire items.
Are you planning on making it consumable, unreliable, unstable, stuff like that? Drawbacks, effectively.
Where's the drawbacks? Where is this in the book?
I do not remember, but I remember them off the top of my head. And what they do. There's
Crafting 185.
185.
The crafting is literally a sentence on 185. Long term. This is not helpful.
That was the same situation in Blades. If there was anything I wanted more about the Blades rules, it was more detailed crafting stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so here are the drawbacks you can have. How's that? Just because there isn't anything here. You can have it be consumable, which basically after a few uses you need to either spend cred or use a downtime to rebuild it, essentially. The other option is unreliable / unstable, meaning that sometimes it just might not work. And that will be based on like a fortune roll every time that you want to use it.
I'd rather have it be doable, but in like wiring fries itself out, and so would I be able to take a repair downtime to like just fix it?
Yeah. It can be like the consumable source for that would be like the electricity specific thing. Like you need to generate some kind of weird plasma or something. Sci-fi
It
words.
needs to be recharged.
I would be able to take the repair downtime and just repair something.
All right. So that'll reduce it by 1 more. So it's a tier 2 item.
Yeah, that sounds good. How big is this clock going to be?
For a tier 2 item, it's going to be a 6-turn clock.
And I do get to acquire 2 assets when I do it, or get acquire them at +1 quality.
Yes, but you're not acquiring assets. This is crafting.
Even I figured I would. Yeah, either way.
When you do acquire the assets for this, however, assets are for, I think, typically a temporary use.
Alright, yeah, so I'll roll rate on this. And I do not have fine reading tools. Actually, I have fine ship repair tools, so I'm sure these won't help. Rolled. You automatically get to fill the segment. 5. So that's 2 plus my free 1.
Yeah, plus your free 1. Yep. So 3 of 6.
Perfect. I think that's it for me tonight then.
Very great. Have you determined your next actions, Haska?
Yes, I have. I would like to find some folks who are hanging around and recruit them into guarding our ship.
Wonderful. You would like to acquire an asset,
Effectively, yeah.
All right. Let's pull up the rules for acquiring assets. So,
Is there a way
roll
to
your crew quality.
acquire a cohort through this similar way, or is it just
You
an asset?
have to acquire cohorts through score, fortunately.
Inspired me to run building it.
So, temporary use, duration of effectively 1 job. So, roll your crew quality, which is currently at a 0.
Oh,
And it'll tell you what quality you get.
4.
6! Or no, that's a 4. 4, I believe, is same tier quality, equal tier. So you basically get a few guards to guard the ship.
Okay.
I mean, unless an organized gang is rolling up to our ship, that should be enough to keep away scavengers.
If you would like, you can always spend extra coin to increase that effect.
I would not like. I have no money.
Okay. And in the future, if you want to hire their services again, you get a +1.
I figured they're basically just there so we don't have people just wandering and take stuff.
They also be guarding the
pretty
bar.
much you didn't have guards on your ship, and now you have people that at least look like, oh, maybe we shouldn't steal from them.
Maybe, can they be guarding the bar as well, Gotham?
No, if you would like to acquire an asset for that, you can.
I will. I have to spend a coin to get the extra action, but I will. Actually, no, I'll just take the extra heat for it, because who cares?
I could.
Yeah.
How useful would the remote EMP be to this mission?
Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's not extra heat. It's rep that you could spend,
Yeah,
but they
rep.
got rid of that in this. Never mind. I'll spend a coin.
Rep and cred are the same thing. You can only spend.
I'll spend it. So 3.
3.
Can't go below a 0 though.
You get one. You get one guy, pretty much.
Sure, that's all I need. I just need someone there with the
You
shotgun
got a
under the
bouncer.
counter.
One guy with a shotgun is enough to deter most people.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Raphael, you're up next for downtime.
All right.
The bar won't be destroyed, but it might be taken from us.
Yeah.
All right. So, question: level 1 injuries, they just go away right as downtime occurs, right? Or do you still?
No, if you take the heal action, they'll just go away.
All right. I'll do the heal action. So, I mean, I'll automatically. Actually, wait a minute. I have flesh wound. So, I just automatically get rid of them because of flesh wound.
Right.
So I always have healing clocks.
Just
So
a flesh wound.
don't even need to take an action for that. I'll declare stress. I guess is one of my actions. Let's indulge my vice. Not bad, actually. Means you get 1 stress. I like to start a clock.
Okay.
Looking
What
for.
would you like the clock to be?
Let's see. I'm just thinking a bit more oomph in my arsenal. I'm gonna walk up to Sky and be like, Sky, we kind of recently getting into some situations, that require a bit more. How do I put it? Room clearing situations. You catch my drift?
I do.
Hmm?
I do.
Would you be able to make a sort of, like close range shrapnel cannon in a way?
Well, I mean, it might take me a bit, and I'm working on other things.
All right.
I'll only do it if you plug this into your blaster.
Say that one more time. Sorry, you kind of cut out.
I'll only do this if you plug this into your blaster.
Into my what?
Into your blaster.
Which blaster? Are you referring to my pistol, my Zarathustra? Which one?
Whichever one shoots a laser.
Okay, well, that's fine by me. Well,
Actually, none of them shoot lasers.
yeah, that's actually true. All Raphael's weapons are like modernized, like 21st century weapons.
Get Keith to plug this into his blaster.
I mean, I run off of all old 21st century weaponry, Sky. I don't know if it'll really work. So,
The fuck? This exploded.
say that.
Something
Sorry.
exploded outside my window.
Oh, nice.
You get Keith to plug this into his blaster.
Keith?
He's busy.
Well, Keith is probably just drinking.
He's a
He's
small
probably-
business owner right now.
Work on getting him to plug this into his blaster.
But how will I get it to plug in if it... Sky, I work off projectile-based weaponry, not laser.
Plug it into Keith's blaster.
Fine, how about we go something a bit more simple? How about an underbarrel or grenade launcher?
That's a bit easier. It's harder to build a full gun.
All
I
right.
mean, it will be. I can only build so many grenades at a time too. But you want me to just build you a shrapnel grenade instead of the launcher? You might be able to just throw it far enough.
That could work too. Honestly, grenades in general will probably be useful. So... Ah, shit. Did I cut out again? Bloody hell.
No, you're here.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, honestly, grenades in general probably might be useful. So, what do you say, Sky? Yes, no?
I'll build you a grenade.
Perfect. All right, we'll
We'll
start.
have to- I believe the way that this happens, though, is you have to pay for my extra downtime to, if you want me to roll it.
Yes.
Gotcha. I currently have no cred to pay with it, so I'm just gonna start the clock and keep track of it. How long will this clock be?
If you want to start the clock, then you're going to be the one who has to make the rig rolls.
Never mind. Never mind. My bad. So I suppose. I
Oh,
guess
it's going to debt.
Yeah, you can go into debt.
I'm not a fan of going to debt, so no.
Roll the rig, or you could even roll study and look for something, because it doesn't have to be a super sophisticated
That is
frag
true.
grenade type of thing. You can just acquire the.
I suppose you can always else just ask Sky for help.
I like
So-
how you're not a fan of going into debt. But practically every character that you have played, Cole, has at some point gone into debt for more significant things than 2 cred.
I mean, you went into soul debt in the last D&D campaign.
And in the current one, kind of, you did.
Cool. You could roll study and just find me a casing for the grenade, and I can build the components for it. And get the shrapnel stuff together. If you just want to get me the casing and the stuff that I'll actually need to build it.
Cole?
He disconnected.
Oh,
Died.
Bethlehem, would that be
Yeah. If he wants to, it'll probably be like a 6-ish turn clock. What it'll do is it'll reduce how long your clock is. Build it.
I'm assuming I can build multiple grenades, so it's not just one thing. It might be like a set of like 6.
Yeah. Yep.
Is my laser chip suitable, Gotham?
Yeah, that's totally fine. You don't even need to make a roll for what you want that to be.
I just want to see. I want to know when he shoots. I want to know it's him.
Well, guess he's gone. Doesn't get
No
XP.
No XP for him.
No XP for goal.
I love the takes the time to correct his speech.
Yeah.
I have no internet, but I must be grammatically correct.
Alright.
You want to just have,
Is it my
let's
downtime
roll.
now?
Yes.
Cool. Galfin, can you roll just a study for him to get the parts, or like whatever thing would be suitable for him to get the parts?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh god, and his power is out. That's just rough.
Oh shit, that's right. There's gonna be a storm this weekend. That
Yeah.
shouldn't have happened yet.
Storms.
Honestly, one of the nice things about living in a city now is the fact that I know if I lose power, it's like immediately going to come back. They're going to fix it. Like one of the first people to get it back. I'm right next to them. Like, who cares? It's a stream. I'm right next to the crew.
Well, if you remember at KUA, we were on the same grid as like the Dartmouth Hospital. So that one came back pretty quickly too.
I
Thankfully.
still remember.
Except the one time it didn't.
I remember that huge snowstorm that like knocked out people's power for like a month and a half type of thing. Like I think it was like people were still missing it after like 2 months. I remember the outrage because Gillette Stadium got it back within like a few days because it was on like a certain type of power grid. There was just this like Gillette Stadium got like its power and everyone else is like dying in the cold. That was.
I put it out for 10 days before that was a bit, but
I think
Ha.
I lost it.
Harvard
About-
issues.
I was around that much for that storm.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
Oh,
Downtime?
Indulge Vice.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We had friends
You gonna do it
we had
again?
friends
Yeah,
who
we'll
left
do it
power, so
again.
we just charged the devices there.
Oh, good.
Ooh, perfectly cleared.
Fully cleared.
Rangers though, which is.
That's what we needed to do.
Are you finally actually being able to use this?
Yeah, it's been ridiculous.
All right. If that's everyone's downtime, unless they want to spend any credit for anything that they thought of.
These fireworks are maybe 100 feet off the ground.
That's concerning.
If not, let's move to XP.
XP.
Sky, you can go first.
Alright. Well, I'm going to advocate for 4.
Oh,
I think
actually-
I used.
What am I talking about? Ship goes first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Execute a successful robbery or ransom. Successful robbery.
Damn.
There's 1. I'll keep track of it.
Contend with challenges above your current station. I don't think you guys.
No.
So at your station, you just kind of rolled poorly.
It felt like it was above our station.
It did feel like it, but it wasn't.
don't think we
Contend with
boosted our-
or bolster your reputation or develop a new one. I mean, dangerous for sure.
I'm gonna make an argument for a new one. You know,
Okay.
we're in an old west town, and now we're horse rustlers. That is a distinct reputation that you can have.
Classic.
Criminals.
It's not a great one, but it's one.
We're petty criminals.
I would argue that maybe yes, and I think mystical might be a reputation you can get rid of. Like, you know, trade out for mystical with cowboys.
Yeah.
Pirate cowboys.
Could we just be mystical
I'm a
pirate
little
cowboys?
disappointed we're not Mystic Cowboys.
The Mystic Cowboy sounds like a really great indie band.
Alright, so I'm going to mark a second.
Sounds like they
XP there.
opened for King Gizzard at one point, you know?
Did we express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew? I don't really think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Keith and Lando.
I don't know if we really had inner conflict there.
Yeah.
I would call that an essential nature. Every man for himself when the shit hits the fan, you know?
Like, you knew I had an escape.
Yeah.
I would argue
We're locked in a glass
instead you could, I mean, think there were a lot more personal things, right? But it's not like the crew said we need to get rid of the witness. That was more of a Keith wanted an excuse to kill someone.
And again, it wasn't. It was less of a conflict or essential nature question. It was a lot more personal move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that there was ever a crew, like goal, drive, inner conflict, or essential nature.
I think we're
Surprisingly, I don't think there was any conflict. That
But you know,
session.
I'm not the one who decides on this. This is on you.
we didn't have the time for crew conflict. We were busy dodging drones.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue the essential nature is we're fuck ups because we keep getting into these really loud and aggressive scores.
I was gonna suggest for a new reputation of being incompetent, but
Dangerous but incompetent. Dangerously incompetent.
Great combination.
that or unsettled.
I mean, you got to think about it though. We succeeded at our score. We're successful.
Actually, you know what? That actually might be a better reputation to switch out for mystical.
Unsettled.
Is like, less
Unsettled.
unsettled, more like brash or chaotic.
I like that because we have had a string of extremely like shit scores. Loud and proud.
Yeah, it's pride. Let's go.
Changing it to loud and proud from brash.
That's gonna be good.
So either way, I think it's 2 XP. But
I marked it off already.
unless you guys have any.
Yeah. I think it's 2.
Let's go to Sky first then. Keep the order.
I think, I mean, it's hard for me not to get 2 XP for technical skill or ingenuity.
Yeah, you did it at least twice.
And then express my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I would say, by putting in the animation, I knew it would potentially be able to be linked back to me because it's one of mine. It could at the very least be linked back to my hacking alias Proto,
Yes.
rather than just put a random thing there or delete footage.
I
then I
think
would say-
that is fair XP there.
And then I would say the second one would be my beliefs. This has not been the first time I've been everyone for themselves. Get yourself out. You're on your own.
Sure. I
shouted
mean,
that.
you did
I shouted it,
express
and
it.
I expressed it, and then I started driving the car before anyone else was on it.
It's true. It's true. It was a very. It is something that you as a character have been doing pretty often, and it is one of your expressed beliefs. So I would say yeah.
And then I didn't have any issues with advice, and I missed the opportunity to snort it before I ran off, but I don't have any trauma, so that's 4 XP for me tonight, and I would figure out how I'm putting that in. I will also
Huska.
make it
Oh.
3 and half.
Nice. Huska, you're up next.
Address a tough challenge with wisdom or the way. No way usage at all tonight. I will make an argument for wisdom, which is how do you get out of here? How do you shut down these systems? You don't deal with the technology. You deal with the person.
I would argue yes, absolutely.
All right. Beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I'm gonna say drives for spending downtime that could be used making money to hire people to protect the ship, because protecting the ship is of paramount importance to continuing on her mission across the star, etc.
Yeah, I mean, like you as characters have always been putting the ship first, more so than the crew.
Ship is more important than the crew.
It goes ship, crew, individuals for you, it seems.
And issues with vice or traumas? Nope.
I really gotta get traumatized here.
Do you have a trauma, Hoska?
Yeah, haunted. It hasn't really come up. I've been trying to figure out how it might manifest, but I'm not sure yet.
What are you haunted by?
So that trauma happened escaping the snowstorm and escaping the weird voices coming through the way. So I think that might come up if a similar thing happens again.
Okay.
You know?
It'll probably
You'll be escaping a
It's never gonna happen
sandstorm.
again.
Is it against the snow or the way? Are you haunted by the idea of like a blizzard?
I think it would be the idea of someone trying to like get into your brain and affect it. I think that's kind of what did it.
Yeah.
Now that you have understanding of how to do it to other people, now you're paranoid about people doing it to you.
That's my job. Other people aren't allowed to do it to me.
Love the double standards you're doing here. Keith, you're up.
Okay. Address a challenge with charm and audacity. Charm, I tried to talk the guy.
You addressed the challenge with it, not successfully, but you addressed it.
I would say audacity, I tried to kill the guy. Again, failed.
Again,
I tried.
it was an audacious attempt.
I attempted and failed twice. I expressed my background with the / heritage with Buttercup.
Buttercup, absolutely.
And I would say also, tying in with Hoska's drives, he's committed to the bar. Like I restocked it and I hired a guy to make sure it doesn't get like completely destroyed while we're gone.
I like how all of you have your priorities in order. For Keith, it's myself, the bar, everyone else.
Yep, pretty much.
Maybe
He is
Buttercup
committed
ranks
to that.
somewhere in there too now.
Buttercup might rank above everyone else. Hasn't formed an attachment with this incarnation of Buttercup yet, though.
Not even an incarnation, or even the same brand of robot horse.
And then did not really struggle with issues for my vice, but trauma the viciousness got me cut off from the rest of the group.
Not only did it get you cut off, it lost you your blaster. You were put
in the
into
blaster.
a significantly worse position.
Yeah, so I would say 1 XP from that. Kind of all stemmed from one act of viciousness. There were multiple consequences for one act of viciousness.
All right.
I'm going to put 2 points of that into prowess to level it up.
Yes. Okay. So address tough challenge with wisdom or the way. I use the kinetics to get rid of some of the drones. Or attempt.
And your side blade as well.
And use
Again,
side blades.
both unsuccessfully, but you chose a valiant attempt.
There were attempts at a lot of things tonight, but not
You did
actually.
break us out through the glass door with your side
Yep,
blades
and then
successfully.
successfully
You
break
know, this is a game where we give points for trying, so...
I think
There is, in fact, a participation award.
It is. XP is the participation award. I mean, specifically, the first part of XP is you guys participated in the game.
Yeah.
It's literally, how well do you think you did?
Express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Not much that I can think of, unfortunately.
Don't think so either.
Yeah, and there's nothing with my vice or trauma, so I think it's just 2.
Yeah.
But that's a playbook fill, so.
Nice. What you thinking of getting?
You can take abilities from the other playbooks, right?
Absolutely.
I was looking at the Wrecking Crew possibility.
Yeah.
When striking with melee, you gain +1 dice. Whenever spend a gamma in combat, you also gain +1 effect.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I should look into that one.
Again, it's for melee, so it wouldn't...
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm
And so with my side blades, it's...
I mean, I do have a hunting knife.
You only ever use that to torture people.
I get a greater effect than the torture.
with my side blades, that would be quite handy. Alright.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh my god, I just thought of a way how I'm going to get my fine blaster back.
Oh.
I'm going to find the local gunslinger on this planet and challenge him to a duel and take his gun. Kill him and take his gun.
Is that going to be your next downtime, acquiring an asset?
Yeah, I just go duel some guy.
If you lose, I'm not cleaning you up.
But, like, again, it's a very much, if you lose in acquiring this asset, you die.
I know, I can use my special armor twice to resist the effects of blaster fire.
True.
Are you going to pull the, what was it, Back to the Future?
Done for the night.
2 or 3 where he goes to the old one?